Okay, so I know I've just done a video explaining how, I can't speak on camera anymore and that I was really upset with it and that, I just wasn't in the right frame of mind to actually make a video tonight, but I just feel like I have to now after that. I mean, Manchester United 9, Southampton nil. It has happened again. I actually cannot believe I actually said that. I mean, an absolutely incredible game of football, an incredible night of football because the fact that, Arsenal, their win over Wolves, or sorry, their defeat over Wolves, caused a lot of controversy in the media as well. VAR well and truly under pressure once again, but the most we've ever seen it now. And to be honest, I'm just done with VAR, I really am. And not even the fact, I've said so many times on this channel, I purely believe that it is not fully VAR's fault. I think it is mainly the fault of the guys in charge of it because I think the Premier League level of officiating, especially this season, has been well and truly exposed. All the referees at this moment in time are absolutely awful. I mean, some of the decisions given in that Wolves and Arsenal game, first of all, David Luiz's obviously red card and the penalty given against Willian Jose. I do firmly believe it was a penalty in the current rule books, but we don't even know what the rule book says anymore. We don't know what the rules are anymore. The rules are just confusing as hell. And David Luiz was essentially sent off for not making contact whatsoever with Willian Jose. And then in the United game as well, Jankovic's red card, who in my opinion needs to hang his head in shame. A disgrace to him. Inside the first 2 minutes to go, knees up, studs up on McTominay's knee that early in the game. Just it threw Southampton right out the window, and I think that he really needs to hold a lot of the blame tonight because Southampton, I purely believe, would have actually made it a game out of United tonight because that red card gave United a lot of confidence. Once they scored the first, second, third and fourth goal, of course, and went 4-0 up, I think it was obviously home sailing for them, and they were odds on to actually, go and smash Southampton, score as much as possible. So I think Jankovic's red card definitely did not help Southampton's cause whatsoever, and obviously it was Jan Bednarek got sent off as well, so I think it's the first time probably in God knows how long, maybe the first time ever in Premier League history that 2 games in a row have ended with both sides, two sides getting 2 red cards each. Obviously, Jan Bednarek getting sent off for Southampton after Jankovic's red card late in the game, and Bernd Leno getting sent off after the David Luiz red card in the Arsenal game. So, but yeah, I think that the one thing that will stand out tonight is the fact that VAR and especially the referees in general, an absolutely disgraceful performance from them. I mean, the perfect example is Southampton's disallowed goal. Che Adams apparently given offside, even though he's quite clearly, evidently, if you disagree in the comment section below, I fully want you to actually explain to me how you think that is offside, because I'm sorry, that is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen given by VAR, and trust me, that is saying something because we've seen some utter dross given, not even just in the past, recently as well, and I think that at this moment in time, I've just given up with VAR until they actually get referees that are competent enough to actually use it properly. I don't want to take that away from Manchester United though, because Manchester United were absolutely scintillating tonight, and obviously once Jankovic got sent off, they well and truly smelled blood, and my word did they smell blood, because they just absolutely battered them. Southampton now, I really feel bad for their fans because they're going to have to go through the exact same banter and torture that they went through when they lost 9-0 to obviously Leicester, and and it's going to take a long time, a long time for them to get over this. Southampton, those players, Hasenhüttl, the fans, everyone involved with the club is going to have to share this pain, because my word, it was absolutely dreadful tonight from their point of view. And you can tell at the end when Ralph Hasenhüttl walked onto the pitch and he wouldn't look any of those Southampton players in the eye. I think he's absolutely going to tear them to shreds in the dressing room, and to be honest, they probably deserve it, because even when you go down to 10 men, I don't think there's any excuse to concede 9 goals in a football match, especially if you're a team that has been, decent this season. Southampton, they have been relatively hard to beat, they work hard for each other, they're actually a decent enough team, and with all the plaudits they've got this season, I mean, it was like a month ago they were top of the Premier League, which is just absolutely staggering, and yeah, they've just gone from rock bottom to the 9-0 defeat to Leicester, to absolute sky high when they were top of the league last month, and all of a sudden they've gone right back to rock bottom again, and it's really going to show where they are mentally at the weekend, whoever they're playing. I can't even remember who they're actually playing at the weekend, but yeah, it definitely does not look good from their point of view whatsoever. Mentally, they will be absolutely shattered. The only positive for them is that Ralph Hasenhüttl, he's already done it before. He's well capable of, redeeming a team after losing 9-0 in a football match, so hopefully he can do it once again for Southampton. But yeah, I'm not even going to lie, I didn't even see most of the goals in the United game because I was just, contemplating. And for any of you guys who are subscribed, because I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this video aren't subscribed yet to this channel, so make sure you are if you aren't already. But I'm sure those of you who are subscribed to the channel, you will have seen the video I put up about an hour ago where I was just in an absolute state of depression with the way that I'm going on this YouTube channel. But yeah, for some reason I just felt the need to make this video because of course it's a 9-0 win for Man United. It's one of the most shocking results we've seen, especially in a season where results have just been absolutely mental for the entirety of it. So yeah, that's what I was going to say anyway. I wasn't really watching this game. I watched the first half and I saw a few of those goals, and United were just absolutely brilliant as as I said. I saw Wan-Bissaka's goal, I saw Rashford's goal. I can't even remember who scored all these goals at this stage. I saw Cavani's header. I think the first goal. I can't remember who scored the first goal. I think it was Wan-Bissaka actually. See, there's been so many goals in this game. I actually can't even remember who scored them and how they were looked like. But yeah, it was just absolutely incredible. I just can't get over the fact that Southampton have once again lost the football match 9-0, and I'm sure it won't sink in probably forever, if I'm honest, because yeah, I made a video on that 9-0 defeat to Leicester. It was one of my first ever videos. It was actually the first ever video that blew up on my channel, and it was one of the main reasons why my channel probably did so well back then, because I think that video massively blew up. And yeah, it's happened again. I just can't explain how I feel towards this game, because part of me is saying, fair play Manchester United. Part of me again is saying, Southampton, hang your heads in shame. Those players were absolutely awful. And then part of me is saying as well that the referees are just so incompetent. They're so useless at this moment in time, and they have been for quite a number of time now. And what I said on Twitter earlier on, if you want to go and follow my Twitter, link is down in the description below, or it's noahmolloycfc if you want to go and follow me on that. I did say that since VAR has actually come into play in the Premier League, the refereeing decisions have actually been worse. Like, I thought we were supposed to be fixing referee mistakes with VAR, and don't get me wrong, in some instances it has worked, and in big moments as well. I will give him credit for that, but I would much rather have the margin of error still that we had before VAR than have all this disruption that, first of all, isn't even getting decisions right in the first place. I really don't understand it. And I think part of the element as well is the fact that referees, when they go to VAR now, are probably overthinking things. I thought the whole point of VAR introduced was that decisions had to be overturned if it was clear and obvious. Well, most of the decisions that are getting overturned are not clear and obvious by an absolute mile. And to be honest, in the last year or two, they've really made a mockery of the sport in the Premier League, especially. The whole rule now with the fact that, the linesman can't put up his flag until a goal is actually scored, even though he can be 10 yards offside. I do agree with that to a certain extent, but it has been made into an absolute laughing stock. The rule book now in football has just been absolutely torn apart. We don't know. Nobody knows what the rules are anymore. It's just an absolute disgrace, VAR, and it's in an absolute mess at this moment in time, and it needs to get fixed sooner rather than later. And yeah, I think that is we're going to leave this video now, so I do apologise if, I didn't talk enough about the actual match itself, because, as I said, I wasn't in the right frame of mind to actually watch football at this moment in time, especially with what we've seen on social media with, first of all, the Che Adams disallowed goal, and all the crap that was given in the Arsenal game, and all the just dross decisions given by VAR and the referees in general. And yeah, that's why I didn't watch the game, but I promise, in my future videos and in my past videos as well, if you want to go and check them out, I do give a proper analysis. It's just in this game, I wanted to get a few thoughts off my head in terms of how well United played, how poorly Southampton were, and, mainly how just terrible VAR is, and how, at this moment in time, it is really digging a hole for football, and hopefully it can change sooner rather than later, because at this moment in time, the beautiful game, and mainly the Premier League, of course, the best league in the world, the league we all enjoy watching on a weekly basis, if not daily basis now, is just being absolutely destroyed by these absolutely terrible rules, terrible officiating, and VAR being used absolutely horrendously. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Please make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, because we are so close now to 1,300 subscribers on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Apologies once again if I didn't analyze this game absolutely properly. I will do in future videos. It's just I wanted to, as I said, just get a video out on my thoughts on this match. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.